Procrastination. The thief of all time, they say. I wasn't going to do this video today, but I was going to do a different theme. I am basically doing a test ride, checking the bonnet out, because it's had a bit of an oil leak, and I'm checking to see if I've fixed it, or whether or not I'm going to have to get a bit more serious with it. But I thought I'd share, having got the bike out and got it filled up and got underway, I thought I'd share the thoughts, the way I've been feeling, I suppose. I'm sure a lot of you have been in the same situation. We love motorbikes. We love riding motorbikes, love working on them. But sometimes, just like anybody else, I suppose, the motivation doesn't come easy. What do I mean by that? Well, last week we had some great weather. Managed to get out a couple of times, but that's all. A couple of decent rides. And then the weather took a bit of a turn. Went back to being more seasonal. Wet, intermittent heavy showers. Weather forecast was forecasting thunderstorms, and we had a couple, especially early on in the week. So do you know what? I found other things to do. Watch some YouTube videos. But the weather looked like it was going to get a bit better towards the end of the week, so I knew I needed to get out on this to give it a longer test ride, just to see if I'd cured the oil leak, what was happening, get the engine properly warmed up. And we usually go for a ride on Thursdays, one way or another, which was yesterday. Thursday came, and I get a message off Phil. He was going to go down to the old smithy, going to have lunch at the old smithy. And I sort of, as I introduced it, procrastinated. I thought about it. I checked the weather forecast. I checked the weather forecast again. And I wasn't feeling it. On top and bottom of it was, I used the weather as the excuse not to go for a ride. I procrastinated. I wasted a day, possibly. I did some other stuff. I edited a video. I watched some YouTube. And sat there, and despite what the weather forecaster had said, we got no rain until late on anyway. Where I was, Phil went for his ride, sent me a couple of photos with a obligatory picture of his lunch, his fry down at the smithy. And a photo of him under a tree sheltering from a heavy shower. And I sort of inwardly was a little smug with myself that I'd made the right decision. and said, as I'd mentioned to him earlier that day, the weather looked like it was going to be one of those days where you could sit at home all day and see no rain, go for a ride and hit heavy showers or be wet all day. And sort of, that's how it turned out. Although when I spoke to him, basically, yeah, there were a couple of showers, light ones, a heavy one that he took shelter from, but he'd had a good ride. And I sat at home and watched some videos on YouTube and edited a video that hadn't been for a ride. I did mention to Phil that I was going to try and get out today, Friday, as I have done, on the Bonneville, because I wanted to check this oil leak problem. I know Fridays are difficult for him because he has other commitments on Fridays, and so he, you know, thanked me for offering and declined. And sometimes, if you're committed to going for a ride with a mate, that's all the motivation you need. So today's ride nearly didn't happen. I put it off. Decided I'd have my lunch after walking the dogs before I went for a ride, instead of getting my kit on and going straight away. Decided to let my lunch settle. Decided to let my lunch settle. 1:30, decided I ought to give myself that metaphorical kick up the arse, and decided I'd got to go. I needed to check out, needed to give the bike a longer run, see what's going off. Then I had a quiet word with myself. And here I am. I'm out on the ride. I'm about 30 minutes, 10 miles, 15 miles into the ride. Vague idea of where I'm going, but no definite destination. But already, one, I'm feeling better that I've got out and gone for the ride. I mean, I looked at the weather again, and the sky was dark, it was cloudy, there was chance of showers, and I was on the point of using that as the excuse not to go. But then I thought, I've got to, the bike needs riding, and I need to get out of the house. I need to do myself a favour. I need that time on the bike, that therapy that we talk about, that meditation behind the bars. You know how it goes? And within 5 minutes of leaving the fuel station after filling up, I'm in a happy place. But inside my head I'm also falling out with myself for not going for a ride yesterday, and for nearly missing out on going for a ride today. I mean, yeah, it's cloudy and traffic's heavy if you get on the main roads, but the reality is, it's doing me good. I'm already feeling better, but cursing because I didn't go for that ride yesterday with Phil. Cursing that I've done what a lot of us do. Procrastinated, struggled with the motivation, put things off, made excuses, like going for a ride maybe isn't a good idea. Is there a moral to this story? A point? I guess there is, really, isn't there? I mean, I did a video not so long back, which I titled Ride While You Still Can. That was more about health issues, physical health issues. Maybe one day dictating that you've got to give up riding motorbikes, and you don't know how far away that day is. Today, it's a mental health issue, I suppose. The motivation to go and do something. Sometimes the motivation's not there for various reasons, but we make excuses and we sit and watch YouTube videos of guys out there riding the bikes. YouTube videos of guys out there fixing the bikes, building bikes. And I suppose if you've got this far through this video, that's what you're doing at the moment. Sat at home watching YouTube videos. You may not be a rider, you may not be a biker. If you are a biker, why not turn off YouTube and go for a ride instead? Right, I'm having a ride. Not sure where we're going to end up. I might share some more of it with you, film a little bit more. But for now, as I say, go get your bike out, go for a ride. But remember, I am the Barnsley biker. Please like, please subscribe, share with your mates, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you.